Quantum coherence and quantum. Hey guys, how are you doing today? Question we have today. Hey Mark, how are you doing? Quite simply, how do we live the life of our dreams? Is it really possible? Is it really possible that there are superposition states of reality? Their meaning is there basically are there different states that we don't understand? Another part. Is physical and spiritual the same? Great question. So let's break it down. How do you live the life of your dreams? We're going to dive deep today. So I want you to pay attention. I'm going to talk to you about what's called quantum coherence and quantum photosynthesis to make my point to you. So how do you live the life of your dreams? 3 words, 3 statements, 3 words. Write these down. Why am I? And then follow that up with whatever you want. Why am I so wealthy? Why am I so healthy? Why am I so rich? Why am I so successful? Why am I so happy? Why am I the best at what I do? 3 words, those 3 statements, questions will tap the universe and get you what you want. Followed by the following. So what I'm going over here, I'm going over how to live the life of your dreams. First thing, you have to decide you are ready and you want to live the life of your dreams. See, that's so simple, so complex. People want the best life, and they want it. All this stuff you have to say it out loud. Why am I so successful? They work 3 words out loud, not in your head. Okay? Now, once you decide you are ready to live the life of your dreams, the next step to live the life of your dreams is pay attention to your attention. I said it, your attention is your currency. Your attention is your money. Your attention is your go-to wealth. Your attention creates and brings in all of your experience. Have you ever considered that? What you focus on will grow and expand the more you focus on it. So to live the life of your dreams, start to put your attention to the stuff that will make the life of your dreams. Pictures, images, questions out loud. Next one, while you're paying attention to living the life, the stuff you want, now you also have to pay attention to the inner critic. There's a voice in your head that's been programmed to always put you and challenge you down. It's called your ego. That's called the self-talk inner dialogue. Once you pay attention to that, you change that now by what? Observing it without reaction. When you start to observe it without reaction, it will start to change. You see, your ego works like this. It's looking for attention. If you're not giving it attention, it's going to go like a little kid. A child always wants attention. Your kids put up a hissy fit because they want attention. Your ego is like your kid. When you don't give it attention, it will get bored and will leave you alone. It's looking for energy exchange. To live the life of your dreams. Why am I? Out loud every day. Pay attention to what you're thinking, you're focusing. Pay attention to what? The inner dialogue, the inner talk. Okay? Next part to live the life of your dreams is the understanding of reality. You have to understand the basic principles of how life works. Does anybody here know how life really works? No. 99% of people do not know how life truly works. 99% of people, they know how they've been programmed for life to work. So I'm going to show you through what's called quantum coherence and quantum photosynthesis how life works. I'm going to use the analogy of a plant. Quantum photosynthesis is plants. So you know what photosynthesis, right? Photosynthesis is when the plants, what they do, they take sunlight and they convert it into energy, into oxygen, so that you and I can breathe. And then they take our oxygen and they convert it into carbon monoxide. You know what I mean. What you have to do is understand that carbon dioxide. Now let me show you how this stuff works. This is a very complicated subject with quantum coherence and quantum photosynthesis. So let me break it down in simple terms for you to understand. Okay. This is all tied in to how to live the life of your dreams. What I'm going to show you is there's something beyond even the quantum realm that you have control right now. Your ego cannot leave you. Your ego can't leave you. Your ego never left. Someone says, how do I know if my ego left? Your ego don't left. Your ego will calm down to chatter. All right. So what a plant does, a plant has to find the most efficient way to generate photons to create the oxygen we breathe. All these photons are coming to the plant at the same time. How does the plant know which is the most efficient way to do this? Actually, the plant can't do that because it's infinite amounts. It's so much photons of light coming. So you know what the plant does? The plant goes into something called quantum coherence. What the plant actually does, it goes into a state of a superposition. It means, and let me say in simple terms, see what the plant does. The plant goes outside of quantum physics. It does what quantum mechanics cannot fully understand, hence they call it quantum coherence. What the plant does, the plant goes out, it makes up its own process to find the most efficient way to bring the energy in from the sun, and then sends it out to you. That's a plant doing that. It's called quantum photosynthesis. So there is something beyond your regular understanding. You know what that is called? Spiritual. So the difference between spiritual and physical is physical, we have basic understanding. Spiritual, there's no understanding in spiritual, there's just knowing. You know or you understand. When you know, you're spiritual. When you understand, you're physical. So you want to be spiritual. See where I'm going here? Now let's tie it back to what I was talking about. When you use your imagination, you are doing quantum coherence. Your imagination is creating something in the mind that your ego cannot understand. If you can't understand it, what does that say? Your ego is smart. Spiritual, yes, you can say spiritual understanding. So, when you use those three words, you're actually creating the quantum coherence we talk about. Remember those three words? Why am I? And then follow it with everything. Why am I the best at what I do? Why is everything always working out for me? Why do I make money so quickly, easily, and effortlessly? Why am I so healthy, young, and strong? Why do people love me everywhere I go? Out loud. That goes into that realm. Now here's the thing. Science and physics cannot even understand how they understand the best way I want to put it to you, they understand the science of how words create vibrations and then the vibrations affect the field. But what we don't understand is how those words actually come into form to create something for an experience. They can't tell you that. They can just say, well, we know it works because it affects the vibrational field and the field comes in and then you experience it as something. But what's beyond the experience? What's the inner mechanism of doing that? That is the spiritual world. There is a power that powers everything. There's a power that makes the electron spin. There's a power that spins, that makes the spin of the electron spin. They can't tell you what that is. So all you have to know is to live the life of your dreams. Don't waste your time trying to understand physical realm. Spend your time in the spiritual realm. Spiritual realm is using the tools you've been given, your imagination, your attention, your focus, and your spoken words. If you do that with repetition, you will start to live the life of your dreams. So in simplistic terms, for you to live the life of your dreams, number one, why don't you start paying attention to what you want by focusing on it? Number two, why don't you change the self-chatter in your head to something positive? And number three, why don't you start to use your imagination and see the stuff you like to see? And number four, you repeat all of those every day, over and over. It changes your physical world. See that? That's how you master your reality. Now let's go into the understanding part of reality to change your life. Number one, your physical world isn't physical at all. Physical is stuff we make up to make sense. Number two, every single thing that you touch, smell, feel, taste, it is non-physical, it is a spiritual. Everything is a wave of energy. Energy converts into two things: frequencies and vibration. You have to understand this if you're going to change your life, right? To change your world. So what powers the vibration and the frequency and the energy? Your brain, your imagination. Hey, what's up? So if you're someone that don't notice and you're learning this, start getting good with your imagination, man. Start getting good with seeing stuff in your head. Thank you, Mark. I will attempt to go on live more often, but I'm a lot busy, so when I do have the time, I put it. Let your vision be your success. Good, someone says this right here. Everything is an imagination. Kevin, I just won the Powerball. Congratulations, Kevin. Congratulations. Now, once you understand this stuff, okay, here's what's going to come in now. Now you're going to start to experience what we call trippy stuff. Trippy stuff now is the universe now is going to start to talk to you a lot. You know what the universe is going to start talking to you about? It's going to start to come to you in your intuition. It's going to start to come to you in your dreams and visions. Okay? That's in the realm of quantum coherence, aligned with quantum photosynthesis. Okay? Because listen to this. Science and physicists, they can't understand yet, or still, what is the realm of how we get information, to get intuition, to see visions, to see things, to get nudges, to do this, to get the 6 numbers to win the lottery. How do you get a dream with 6 numbers? How do you have 6 numbers all the time? How do you win the lottery? How do people do these things? That is in the realm of beyond quantum physics. See that? That exists, and you're a part of that because you're tapped into that world, into that field. See how that works? Mark, question here, Mark. When you sleep, do you think of the past? Actually, when you sleep, your subconscious mind is processing a lot of information. Some information can be memories from what you call your past. Maybe they're repressed or they could be emotional. That's the only way it comes up if you have something deep down here. Now, the next part, let's go into the next part of living the life of your dreams. You guys have to understand to work the mechanism of what's called your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is your servant. If you understand how to program, how to access, how to give your subconscious mind information, how to let your subconscious mind do the work, your life will be a lot more easy. You'll definitely start living the life of your dreams. Okay? So let's jump quick into the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is very infinite. It cannot fill it up. The subconscious mind literally creates anything that you can imagine repeatedly that involves you. The subconscious mind is really triggered and goes to work when you believe something. Next to the point, you have to have a positive, high belief in yourself to affect your subconscious mind. So how do you have high beliefs in yourself? Repetition. If you keep thinking something over and over again, it's going to build a belief. But you know the fastest way to build a belief? I want to tell you the fastest way to make your subconscious make you believe something? 3 magic words. Here they are. Why am I so confident? I say that all the time. Why am I so successful? Even if you're not. You say that over and over, daily, out loud, a couple times a day. Guess what happens? It's the fastest way to build a belief. It's even faster than using subliminal frequencies. It's faster than using auto-hypnosis. Because it's instant access. Instantaneously. Okay, the next one. Reason why that works? Because your subconscious mind believes everything you say to it. With repetition. There's no filter in your subconscious mind to judge stuff like your conscious mind. That's right, listen carefully here. Your conscious mind has filters. These filters are what prevents you from living your true life. These filters are the protection in the physical world. Your subconscious doesn't have those filters. So anything you say repeatedly over and over will go in the subconscious and it forms a belief. The belief will create the actions will create reality. That's how it works. So, if you want to live the life of your dreams, there you have it. You start implementing, following these rituals, routines, the physical world will change. Now, I want to show you something else. To live the life of your dreams, every single person here, if you're watching this, means you're going to live the life of your dreams. Because what you're seeking is seeking you. What you're looking for is looking for you. So if this pops up on here and you're watching it, it definitely means you're searching, you want to change your life, you want to better it, because you're on the same frequency, okay? So let me show you something. You have to understand about wealth and lack, about money and success. Here's the thing. For you to live the life of your dreams, people, you have to start to have a love for money. No, it doesn't mean, listen carefully what I'm saying now. It doesn't mean an attachment for money. It doesn't mean a greed for money. It means a healthy relationship to love that money will bring you success. If you don't have that, you're not going to do it. Let me break something down to you. The world brainwashes you into having a poor mindset. Because when you have a poor mindset, you're easy to control. You don't have power. A lot of the world, they don't want you to be wealthy or rich, whatever that means for you. The more successful you are, the more power you have. Think about this. Do you know any individuals, millionaires? You think they have a lack mindset? Entrepreneurs who makes hundreds of thousands, whatever it is, whatever your definition of wealth or riches for you. Do you think those people sit around and think about lack? They defy the odds. They are constantly thinking of success. They are using their imagination. Go to any one of them, ask the question, say, hey man, how did you get so successful? What was the thing? They'll tell you, I always believed it. I always dreamed it. I always visualized it. 9 out of 10 of them will tell you that. If you don't have that core belief, none of this stuff is going to work for you. I'm sorry. So you better start going out there right now and start building the belief that you deserve all of what you want. Every single successful individuals, go look them up. Most of them will not tell you this publicly. But if you go privately, some of them tell you publicly. You know what they say? man, even if they're living in their car, doing whatever, they'll tell you, man, you know what? I always seen that one day I would be doing this. No matter what happened, I always seen it, man. I used to go to bed every night. I used to just sleep and just imagine me. And I didn't know how the heck it was going to happen, but I just kept doing it because it felt good. And then one day, voila, they got it. That's because they tapped into the quantum coherence. Yeah, perfect example was Tyler Perry. This guy was homeless, stayed, I think he was living in his car. He visualized it every day. There's plenty of them out there. But the world do not want you to know this knowledge. This knowledge is there. It's there freely right now. You just have to be in the vibration to receive it. You have to believe that you are worthy and deserving of the stuff you want, man. If you don't feel you're worthy and deserving of the stuff you want will not want you. That's the bottom line, people. So, start to do that. Y'all have an imagination. Y'all can think. Y'all can imagine. Why don't you start thinking good stuff for yourself instead of thinking the bad stuff for yourself, right? So that's simply how you'll start to live the life of your dreams. You can go out there. You can win the lottery. I did. You can go business. Whatever you want. Because it's all in the quantum coherence realm. It's in that superposition realm. You go there, you create it, you bring it, you attract it, you experience it. All of us are plugged in to that conscious realm, because we are the consciousness of the stuff. All right, one little point I have to put in there. Forgot to put this. Also, people, you got to be basically specific with what you want. You don't have to be super specific, but you got to be specific. You got to tell the universe what you want. Don't tell the universe how to do it. But okay, you know what? I want a house. I want 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. That's specific. You don't say, hey, I want a house. What kind of house? Oh, I want a car. You know, see, you get any car. You got to be specific. You know, I want a car. I want a 2-door coupe. I want this brand. I want a Lexus. I want a Toyota. I want a Mercedes. I want a 2-door coupe. I want a black. I want a gold. Specific. I want to make money. Specific. Yeah. You know, why am I making $20,000 consistently income? Why am I now making $60,000 consistently income? Specific. 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 You'll get more done. If you're broad, you're just going to get a whole bunch of other stuff coming into you. Remember, you are the creator and the attractor of your world. So when you do that and you put them together and you put it on repeat, you'll start to see results in your life. Does that make sense? Good. Start doing that and you'll start to change your world. See you next time.